Now, after having Italy and Spain, we're happy to invite to the stage another entry from the Big Five. It's finally Germany, so please give a nice round of applause for the tallest singer in our song competition, Levina. Please, a round of applause for Germany. Yes, Levina, come to the stage. I don't know if the chair is tall enough for you. Maybe we should put it up a bit, just to make sure you can, you can find enough space for your kilometer-long legs. It's nice to have you.
It's nice to be here.
It's nice to finally feel myself a bit taller than you. That's what the chair does. It helps. Yeah. So my first question is, how was your first rehearsal? You were almost the last one to rehearse among the 43 entries. So how was it? Did you enjoy it? Was the stage big enough?
Yes. I mean, I enjoyed it a lot. It was really great. It was so nice to finally, be here. And obviously, I've seen a lot of pictures and videos already from the stage and from the other countries. So it was so nice to finally, be there myself. And and I was just really happy. Actually, it felt so good, yes. So I'm really looking forward to it when the people are there inside. It was just a bit empty, of course.
You felt a bit lonely without all the crowd.
No, but I think it's gonna be a really great.
Yeah, usually they have so many technical people there, so it feels like the crowd is already there. But hey, we're gonna have more than that.
Yeah.
Is this your first time in Ukraine?
Yes, it is.
Did you have a chance to look around?
Not yet, unfortunately, because we just arrived around 6 p.m. last night, and we went straight to the hotel. We had to do some last, practice and hair and makeup and this sort of things. So I mostly saw the hotel room. But on the way out from the bus, I saw a little bit of the city, and what I saw was very nice.
In terms of your, in terms of Germany performance over the last years at Eurovision, I understand you don't feel that much pressure because you cannot do worse than the last couple of years, right?
Well, yeah, unfortunately, of course, unfortunately, it didn't go so well in the last 2 years. But of course, I will. There is some pressure, but not a bad pressure, because I feel very happy and optimistic, and I will definitely do my best. And obviously, I want to change the placement of the last 2 years.
Well, I'm absolutely sure that yours is not going to be the last one, just because you're the most beautiful German lady I've seen in my life, and I'm sure the crowd is ready to support and ready to start with your questions. Alistair, we usually take you as the first one. Right?
Hi, Alistair Birch from Europhile. I have a question about your EP a couple of years ago, Bedroom Records. How difficult was it to produce that, and how did that compare to your Eurovision, preparing your Eurovision single?
Okay, that's a very nice, interesting question. And yeah, it was obviously a few years ago that I recorded my own EP, and it was quite a difficult process because I had to get all the people together. I was like the driving force and everything. I had to get the funds. I did the design and everything. So it was quite a lot of work, and it was a great experience because doing your own project and your own songs, it's a big hard thing, basically, it's like comes from the heart. So I enjoyed it a lot, but obviously now everything I'm doing now is different because I'm surrounded by so many professionals who've done this sort of thing already for a lot of years. So I'm learning a lot, but I can also bring my experience from the past into it. So it's such a great experience, yeah.
Okay, lovely. Let's have another question from the first row.
Hello, Levina, it's JP from Radio International. You've submitted yourself to the national final of Germany for the Eurovision Song Contest. Germany hasn't been doing particularly well over the last few years. Was it not a scary thing or a risky thing to do that?
I mean, no, I didn't particularly see it as a risky thing. I mean, it is still a great event, although it didn't work out maybe in the last couple of years. But I personally, you know, it's the first time for me, and it was like a first-time opportunity for me. So I was just really overwhelmed to be able to represent Germany. So, and I think, you know, no risk, no fun, I can say. And yeah, I didn't really think about that at all. I was just focusing on what's in front of me and not what was in the past. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you didn't think it's a Germany course? It just happened so.
No.
We never stop, you know, making jokes about it.
That's okay.
So let's see who's next. Where's all the enthusiasts? Well, do you want to have another question? Yes, please go for it.
Yeah, it's more about the collaboration with the US composers. How did this come up? Because Germany has a lot of good songwriters too. Why has the song been written by US composers?
Well, so actually there were quite a few songs in the selection. So the German team and before we had the German pre-selection, they were already getting sent a lot of songs from different composers. So in the end, it was about finding the right two songs for that German final, and I think it just so happened that it was this song.
And I understand the composer, from what I wrote, from what I've read about the composer, it's like a hit factory. She keeps writing the best-selling songs in history. Is it? Did you somehow, when you started did you have a collaboration, or was it just the song that you picked? Was the song written for you specially, or was it like the song that you picked for the Eurovision?
No, so basically it was actually the song that the German audience picked, because we had this pre-selection where 2 songs were performed by 5 contestants, and there was another song called Wildfire as well, and in the end the German audience was able to vote, and so this
for a song and for a contestant.
Exactly, and then this happened.
So isn't it time for our usual, we usually ask every contestant to perform a couple lines. I see you have a guitarist here, so if we can please invite your guitar to the stage so that we can enjoy a couple lines of your song a cappella. Right? So let's see, what do we need for it? If we can help, could you? Okay, you have a mic for a guitar special. Yep, let's do it.
This is Oleg, by the way.
Oleg?
Yes.
All right, hello Oleg. I'm Igor.
Okay, so we're just going to do a little a cappella version of You Will Not Believe It. Perfect live. I come alive inside the light of the unexpected. Maybe I thrive outside the comfort zone. And what is a prize without a fight? Yeah, I got addicted to what I thought I wanted. All along, I've been walking asleep, dreaming away, finding a bed, but I don't break. I'm almost a sinner, nearly a saint, fighting with every breath I take. I'm not afraid of making mistakes. light. And gathering thorns from the stems of 1,000 roses, weathering storms on a long way home. Yeah, I look for the sweet in every bitter moment tasted, and every last mistake I see the other side. I've been walking asleep, dreaming away, finding I beg but I don't break. I'm almost a sinner, nearly a saint, fighting with every breath I take, and I'm not afraid of making mistakes. Sometimes it's wrong before it's right, and that's what you call perfect. That's what you call perfect, and that's what you call perfect life.
They mute me once you start singing now. Well, that was amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was really cool. Let's have some more questions from the audience. Alistair, you usually raise. Okay, let's have a gentleman from the back. Yes.
Hello, Levina. I'm Patrick from EFF12 Eurovision Radio in France. Congratulations for bringing this freshness and the Australian on stage. I would like to know how was the arrangement chosen for Perfect Life? Did you choose the arrangements yourself, or was it assigned to you?
Do you mean of the recording of the record?
Yes.
As we had the German pre-selection and that we were 5 different people, basically the producers had to make kind of 5 different versions of the song. So each version was a bit, made for us in a way. So we were able, to say what kind of style we liked, and have a discussion with the team about our genre, so the song fits to us. Yeah.
Okay, let's have a bold gentleman get next to you, please. Thank you.
Hello, Levina.
Hello.
I'm Sebastian from Destination Eurovision Poland. On the very beginning, I would like to congratulate you to achieve a hat-trick, because you are singing about perfect life. This perfect life song had perfect lyrics, and you are a perfectly beautiful woman, so congratulations.
Thank you.
And my question is about somebody who was on the jury panel at your preselection, so Lena Meyer-Landrut. I would like to ask you if you are open to come back at Eurovision without hesitating what the placing would be, and if you are open to cooperate, for example, with Stefan Raab, who probably said that he won't back at Eurovision at the producer context, but maybe, just maybe, future will be happy.
Okay, so you mean if I would want to collaborate with Stefan Raab or at Eurovision, if I come back? Well, so many. Yeah, sorry. Yes, I mean, he's, you probably know that he's quite a famous guy in Germany, and he has done a lot of nice things to do with music. Obviously, he was there also for Lena when she was there. So I would say, of course, if you wanted to, I would be up for it.
Okay, let's have a gentleman all the way in the back.
Hi, I'm also from Poland, Simon Radiowisleta. I have a question about the German music market, actually, because you are one of the biggest countries in Europe. You are the richest. And you sent a song composed and written by foreigners. How it come?
I think we had a sort of similar question before. I think, for myself, it was just we had quite a lot of songs sent in to the team, or let's say the German team who organized the pre-selection. You know, had quite a lot of songs from different songwriters from, you know, all different countries. So it wasn't specific to Germany, but it was also open to other countries. So I think it was just, in the end, this song was chosen, you know, was okay.
Let's have the lady from the first row.
Hi, my name is Maria from Ukrainian National Radio. It's really nice to hear you and see you here. My question is about the style of genres of music which influenced you. I'm not professional, but do you listen to jazz? I think it has influenced you, hasn't it?
Yes, you're right. I mean, there are a lot of different styles of music that I personally listen to and that I like. I mean, there is pop, you know, there is even some electronic music, there is some soul, some funk, but also jazz. I love jazz music as well, yeah.
Because I think it's, I can hear it in your voice, so it's kind of...
Yeah, it's possible, yes.
So it's more popular because usually, even in Ukraine, for the last year, I believe 5 years, Ukrainians do more listen to jazz. And quite often the musicians, like, they are trying to make people listen to more like, well, let's just say, I don't want to judge, but to more, not professional music, but deeper music. Quite often they call it jazz. So do you try to influence your friends to listen like this kind of music, that's one, this one, or don't? Or do you not?
No, I mean, you know, a lot of my friends are musicians as well, so, you know, a lot of them I actually met at a music college, so we're all interested in music, and, you know, a lot of us, we just say, you know, it's not about the genre, it's about the song. If you like a song, and if you love to listen to that song, sometimes, you know, it doesn't matter if it's pop or rock or jazz or something, so it's quite open.
If there would be a song about your life, how would it be called?
Oh my God.
Perfect life.
Well, perfect life.
Question, obvious answer. Let's have a gentleman in the blue. Yep, that one.
Hi Levina,
Hello.
Ich bin Benny from Prince Block. Maybe in English.
Sure.
Let's talk about the rehearsal. Were you satisfied? Did it go the way you wanted it to be? Is there anything you still want to change? Yeah, what's your opinion about it?
So the rehearsal went really well. I was super happy with it. I think, you know, obviously you still need to get used to everything, so there are a few things that you still need to practice, or I still need to practice, but I think in general it was really something, I was really happy and pleased with it. And actually, you know, in the viewing room, it was actually the first time that I saw how it looked, you know. I was there rehearsing 3 times, but then you don't really know how everything looks in the end. So I was super happy with that. And I think we're just gonna do small changes on some effects on the stage, you know, something here and there, something with the cameras, and but nothing major. Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a question from the gentleman from. Okay, and then Levina.
Hello.
I'm from Hungary. We met in Budapest, maybe. My question is, you did a huge promo tour in the previous week, visited a lot of countries, and mainly many people who couldn't visit you, maybe in Germany or wherever. What was the most valuable lesson you learned during this promo tour about traveling people and you think, but maybe about Eurovision and fans?
Actually, there was quite a lot I learned, and one of the things is that there's so much to Europe and to Eurovision, and there are so many countries that I actually didn't really, you know, I knew about them, but I didn't know about them. You know, I didn't know the culture, and I didn't know exactly how much diversity we actually have, you know, in a very close distance from the home country, you know. And this was a very, very great experience, and I think it was yeah, one of the most amazing things during this whole experience I'm making. And you know, obviously the Eurovision is great, but this getting to know different cultures and countries is so important for Eurovision. So that was some really great times that I had. Yeah.
Okay, we can take one last question from the gentleman all the way in the back.
Hi, my name is Alex from ESC Serbia. Erstens eine wunderbare Stimme und wunderbare Frau. After the German national final, you were a really hot topic in Serbian media. My question is, have you seen the film Young and Wild by Felix Ella, and have you heard the song from the movie?
What are you trying to imply?
No, no, because actually I feel like I've seen the film, but now I don't remember. So sometimes I'm quite bad with names. But
why? Have you seen the movie? Okay, well, the last question at this conference. Let's take one last question from Alistair. One last question. Can we have the mic, please, over there? Пожалуйста, микрофон передайте еще одному же. Спасибо. Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Hi, Levina. Another question. I watched the national final very early in the morning in Australia. Did I hear you say it was your first time performing on television? Is that correct?
Yes.
So my follow-up is, now you're at Eurovision, the TV setup is infinitely more complicated. How have you been practicing and training, getting ready for Eurovision between then and now?
You know, I think during the German pre-selection, I already learned quite a lot, and sort of the practice I did there, I think already helps me now for this stage here. Obviously everything is much bigger and more, you know, but you have the cameras. I think that's the main difference. Obviously I have performed on stages before, so that feeling you have on the stage, or the interaction with the audience is there, it's similar, but the main difference is of course the cameras, how to feel and how to move with the cameras. This we, you know, also in between the pre-selection and now, we had a few camera rehearsals as well, and when we practiced in some conference rooms of hotels, I had the stage director pretending to be a camera and running around me, and so yeah, we practiced it a little bit like that.
Okay, well, we thank Levina for having a great press conference and invite you to the photo stand.